Please tell us your name.
Chimey Luding. Mm-hmm.
His Holiness the Dalai Lama asked us to record your experiences so that we can share your memories with many generations of Tibetans, the Chinese, and the rest of the world. Your memories will help us to document the true history, culture, and beliefs of the Tibetan people.
Mm-hmm.
Do you give your permission for the Tibet Oral History Project to use this interview? Do you give your permission?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for offering to share your story with us.
Mm-hmm.
During this interview, if you wish to take a break or stop at any time, please let me know.
Oh, sure. Mm-hmm.
If you do not wish to answer a question or talk about something, let
Yeah.
me know.
Yep.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
If this interview was shown in Tibet or China, would this be a problem for you?
Mm-hmm.
Would it be a problem for you?
What do you mean?
If this videotape was shown in Tibet or in China?
I don't think so. Mm-hmm.
We are honored to record your story and appreciate your participation in this project.
Sure.
Thank you. Your Eminence, Jetsun Kushok, we are very happy to be doing this interview, and I would like to begin by asking if you can tell us where you were born and on what day.
I was born in Tibet, and a place called Sakya. Our religion is also Sakya name, but the place also Sakya. I born there.
And what year were you born?
1938.
38.
It's a Tibetan animal sign is a tiger.
The tiger,
Yes.
1938. The year of the tiger.
Yeah.
Okay. So that means you're 77.
Yeah, I mean 77, yeah, but in Jesus 76.
In 76
Yeah. Western.
in Western calendar. I got it. Please, can you tell us your father's name?
My father's name is, his name is Khon, Ngawang Gunga Rinchen.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And your mother?
Our mother's name is, they're called Dhamma Kusho and Sonam Droga.
And Sonam Dakar.
Yeah.
Okay. And how many children were born in your family of your parents? How many?
They have 4,
Uh-huh.
but 2 live, 2 passed away.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the oldest one. And then second son, he passed away, and he's 4 years old. And after that, the little girl, she's also passed away. She's 8 years old. Then after that, then his Holiness Sakya Tenzin born. He's the youngest one. I'm the oldest one. 2 middle ones passed away.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
How did the children pass away? Well,
Because my brother who died, he's measles and diarrhea.
and diarrhea.
Yeah, measles and diarrhea, and it's a kind of fever, so very difficult to live with that during that time. And my sister also had pneumonia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 8 years old, he passed away, yeah.
Pass away.
Mm-hmm.
So families did lose children very frequently.
Actually, in Tibetan have a short life. So my father passed away, he's 49. My mother is 29.
Really?
Yeah.
When she was 29. And so, do you have any memories of your mother?
Not really much, because mother passed away and I'm 10 years old.
Yeah, you were only 10 years old.
Yeah.
Who took care of you after your
So
mother?
my mother's sister.
And what was her name?
Her name is also Dhamma Chile Samo. My father married first to my aunt. Then she never had children. So then we had the Sakya Khon family, so have to have children, special have to have boys too.
Yes.
So that's why then my aunt requested my father remarried. And then they found a younger sister, then he married a younger sister, so that's why.
That's why. And so your aunt, Doma, she raised you.
Yes, and my aunt Chilasama, she raised us, yes.
Can you tell me something about her? What was she like?
Oh, she's a very good lady, and she's a good practitioner. She's a very, very good practitioner. And Harud Lama is my father, and his father, so my grandfather and my father. So these two Lamas, her husband also, he never think husband. She always think it's her guru. Respect like guru, not follow the household things. And then my aunt, usually she's go to bed, but then after I born, mother is the first child, so mother take care of her body, so my aunt help her. I'm a funny child, night crying and daytime sleeping.
You?
For 1 month.
Really?
So my aunt the whole night is up, look after me, and let her sleep. So after a month, I'm quiet, become normal children. So then she tried to sleep. She couldn't sleep. She have a rest, have a pain, lay down. So then she decided not sleep. Until I am 34 years old, she sleep. So she didn't sleep. Daytime, she take care of after His Holiness Sakya got appointed to Sakya. Then Sakya is very young. He's appointed at 8 years old.
Right.
So my aunt take care of the Sakya government things to take care of. And nighttime she do the her practice. Wow. And she's a very genius lady.
Yes,
she's a very, very kind lady.
Very.
And so then she brought us into India. She passed away in India.
In India, she
in
passed
1975.
away. So she would stay up all night originally in taking care of you because you had problems sleeping when you were a baby.
Yes.
And then she wound up staying awake.
And also she take care of the other two for 3 children too.
She did.
But they died earlier.
Yes.
And then mother died time His Holiness Sakya is only 2 years old. So my aunt take care of him also.
Do you have any memories of your brother Sakya Trizin being born or seeing him as a baby? Do you remember?
Yes, I remember.
What do you remember?
Because his Sakya have a born time, very special things they did. So things holding, I have to hold. So I saw him born, and they doing things to people he touched to him. They put in so many things. Those also I holding things, and they put it that. So I saw that they washed everything. Yes, and then also we grew together too.
You were together. They would give him things to pick out, or?
Oh no. Just people touch. They put in something. I don't know how to explain in English. Yeah. But some special methods doing, because our children are died at a young time, so yes, that has something to. They put something so
to protect them.
Protect them, their lives, something like that.
And you got the same thing.
No, I don't, but he yes.
He did. He got that, and.
I don't know. I'm the first child, so
you're only a child.
Too. I don't know.
But you had a little brother.
Yes, I have
a little brother. What were you? What kind of a little girl were you? Were you quiet or shy? Or?
Oh no, I'm not quiet. I'm actually quite naughty.
You were quite naughty. How do you? What do naughty girls do in
jumping around, climbing around, this kind of thing.
This kind of thing. Very active little girl. So you were a very healthy little girl too, weren't you?
Yeah.
You were very lucky, very healthy. You know, for people who don't understand the Sakya tradition, can you describe a little bit like the house where you grew up? What was it like? Was it
It's an ordinary big rich people's house.
It was
not
a rich
really
people's-
different. Yeah.
not a palace?
No. They're called palace, yeah, you can call. But how is that? It's the same thing in other lots of government service, noble family house, similar like that. But they don't paint it. They paint only white.
I see.
And there's Sakya to Lamas. Lamas' house are always painted with red, maroon color, yeah. So that's a different, but normally actually everything's same.
Everything's the same.
Yeah.
How so?
Which is look like now in India, there's monasteries.
Yeah,
Very similar to that.
I've seen it.
Yeah. So you know that.
I know that maroon color.
And the maroon color on top of that are quite simple things, gold color.
Gold color.
Those are has a noble family doesn't happen. That's of the religion's reason they have.
I see.
So then the Khon families are they are all religions and holder. So then they have different things.
The Khon,
Yes.
and you were part of the Khon family
Yes,
tradition.
of course, yes.
How for people who may not understand, how many generations or centuries does the Khon family go back?
A long time ago, I don't know that this is century count, but very, very long time ago, before, way before 50 Dalai Lamas.
Way before.
Way before 50 Dalai Lamas, few generations, yeah.
A few generations
Yes.
before. And
I think somebody said in 6, 7 centuries.
7th century. Yeah.
Yes, I think so, something like that.
Yeah.
Our first founder Lama is the Sakya Sachen Gunga Yingbo. He is the first one. His father, before that is Sakya Baisi Nyingmapa. Then during that time changed, then become Sakya.
What distinguishes? There are great schools, 4 great schools of Tibetan Buddhism. What distinguishes the Sakya traditions? What are you noted for compared to other schools? Or is
It actually is not really compares because they all comes from the Buddha's tradition, come from India. But then inside the Tibetan, different lineages comes from that's why then different set up.
I see.
But generally, then what you call sutras come from India, so they are all same. Meaning is all same. Very easy one is I say mind training is all same. Different book name, but they 4 of them same.
All the same. The basic root.
Yeah, basic
is
root
the
is
same,
all same.
Is the Buddha.
Yeah, so no different. But then little bit of tradition, different set up the different lamas. Then we follow in that tradition. We have to keep up.
Yes, you have to keep up. Also, in the Sakya tradition, the lineage is held by the son.
Yes, that's a Khon family.
Yes.
That's a Khon family. That is a long story. You have to read the Sakya history.
We'll read the Sakya history.
Yeah, otherwise I can't taught you. I could remember.
Well, we want to hear your story. It's going to be very interesting to people today because there you were. You're born. Your brother is recognized as the holder of the tradition. And so tell us, what are some ways that your spiritual development evolved? What are first...
Because in the Sajak, they have a Khon family too. One is in Seattle.
Yes.
And one is my brother.
Yes.
2 families.
Yes.
Those families, girls cannot marry. Automatically, they are all nuns.
Yes.
So until Chinese Revolution come, we are all nuns. Then it's changed, and what they call new generation, whatever
Yeah.
comes, then happens. Then come to India, and the Ngor Monastery. We have very lost it, and so no place, so don't know how to do. So like that way, then we give up. So something like that.
I see.
So try to go to the Western schools, but I've been in missionary schools.
You have been, yeah. So
Yeah.
you're saying originally your tradition, the girls in the family did not marry; they became nuns.
Oh yeah.
And the
became
boys
nuns.
became
They
educated.
became educated in monastics. Same level is.
Right. But once you fled to India, there was hard to be a nun without a monastery.
Yes. Also, hard to the other monks too. It's slowly development. But
Yes, slowly.
then you have a choice. New generation have a kind of a freedom, so you can choice. So
To marry or not marry.
whatever.
Or marry. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, we'll hear that later. You're too young to get married in the story. You're still a little girl. So what?
I came to India. I'm 22 years old.
When you were 20. But let's go back
Okay.
first to when you were little. What kind of training did you have? What kind of spiritual?
We have never been to school. We get a tutor coming home.
To your house? Mm.
Yes, tutor coming home. Tutor also a monk. No, can be lay person.
What did he teach you?
Teach meditation, and teach how to read and write, and same time the meditation.
Really?
We don't tell you too much histories. Mostly write reading.
Yeah.
And memorize
Uh-huh.
rituals.
And rituals.
We a lot of rituals have to memorize.
And were there, for people who may not appreciate or understand it, why were the rituals so important? What did
Yes, rituals are so important. The monastery have to be in. You have to ritual making merits.
Making merit.
Okay, we Tibetan Buddhism people, we believe good karma, bad karmas.
Yeah.
That is, you have to respect that, then you have to make merits.
Right.
You may then rituals helping you or the making merits. So ritual has all kinds of rituals, not same exactly one rituals. They have longevity rituals. They have purify rituals. They have good life rituals, and they have economically growing rituals.
Equanimity.
Yes, they have all kinds of things.
Beautiful.
So those I have to memorize. And then you do young time, kids are young, so they're not only wisdom dailies meditation we do.
These are daily meditations.
No, wisdom. Wisdom. Making smart. Wisdom,
Yes, I know.
The wisdom dailies
Yes.
meditation.
Right. Now that would, so it would increase wisdom in your mind.
Yes, that's also they let us do the practice.
I see. So the rituals were both for purification from negative karma and to increase wisdom and equanimity and compassion, that sort of approach. When you were, did you like, when you were a little girl, did you like the rituals and the...
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh, you did?
I do. I do.
You did? Interesting.
We start in morning at 9 o'clock. Teacher comes straight to until 3 o'clock. We have a break in the lunch, but also we have to eat with the teacher.
You do?
We never break any other things.
I see.
Like here, kids, 10 minutes teacher 10 minutes is off. Oh, no, we don't. We straight to.
You were in school from 10 until 2 o'clock.
No,
Not
9
to
10,
2.
9 to 3.
9 to 3.
Yep.
With a break, and you
Breaks
ate.
and lunch. Yeah, breaks and lunch. Or me go to washroom, that's all.
Wow. You mentioned meditation. Were you taught meditation as a child?
Yeah, they too meditated in a silent meditation.
Really?
On few minutes. Yeah, they do. They
So,
do teach.
so they started very young,
Oh, yeah,
teaching
of
meditation.
Course. I'm starting 6 years old.
Really? Would they tell you what to do with your mind?
Oh, yeah, they tell you to mind focus on something.
Focus on something.
Yeah.
Like what would be?
That much they teach them. Others, the young kids are a little bit difficult. Yeah.
Yes, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, until their mind.
Some kids are concentrated. Yes. Mm-hmm. Some do. Some very well.
Some could concentrate very well, and some
no.
Too active.
Yeah.
What kind were you?
Oh, I'm okay.
You were okay.
Not very good, not very bad.
And not very
anyways.
bad.
Yeah.
When you were studying with your teacher, were you the only person studying?
Oh, yeah, with my little sister, we two together until she passed away. Yeah.
Until she passed away?
Yes, we had two together.
So no other children from the village
no
or anything?
No, not at all.
Can you think, were there any teachers that you had that you liked very much or were very favorite teachers of yours?
No, yeah, we are changing, not really changing, but some happened. My good teacher who passed away, he had a TB, tuberculosis.
Oh, did he?
So then he passed away. He's my best teacher, very kind teacher.
How old were you when you had him?
I don't know, maybe.
A child?
He passed away, maybe I'm 14, 15 years old.
Really? Okay. That was. So you had him for some time then.
Yeah, yeah.
Before, it wasn't 1 year. It was for a number of years. He was nice. Were there were other women, or was it only in the Sakya family? Were other women taught meditation?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know.
No.
Oh.
Maybe lay people don't do too much, but some nuns, of course, they do.
They've gotten it too,
Yeah.
right?
So I'm not know. Yeah.
And then, what happened? Like, how did your brother comes after you, and then were you trained alongside of him, or was it different teachers?
Different teachers.
You had.
He have his own teachers.
He did.
Oh, yeah.
He did have his own teacher. And were you ever, like, what happened? Were you ever sent to teach other people, or were you just always being a student yourself?
What do you mean?
Were you ever invited to become a teacher when you were younger?
Oh, no, this is then my fathers and our root lamas decided not like that. They decided you can teach, you can do this, you can do that. So before that teaching, I have to be, we are retreat. I've been in my first retreat, I'm 11 years old.
Really?
Yeah, I'm 11 years old, and I did a 1 month retreat with a tutor.
With a tutor.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that retreat, like the circumstances? Were you alone? Were you in a...
No, me with a teacher.
Yeah.
Together, and we have a boundary. We can go outside. So we have 2 rooms. Second room, then I can, beyond the second room, I can't go out. So always inside. And then as retreat rule is get up very early, 3 o'clock morning. We do go to bed in 11.
At night?
Yeah, at night.
So
4 sections we do practice.
4 sections?
Same practice and do 4 sessions.
4 sessions. And what was in each session?
Each session, same practice. but
meditation?
meditation, reciting mantras. We have to finish reciting mantra. 1,400,000 longer mantras or like that.
How did you count that you did 1 million? How would you know?
Of course, 100 malas. 100 mala is 100. Then 10 times 1,000. Then we have a different count. You guys have 100,000, something. But 1 million is our 10,000. 10,000.
10,000
or 1 million.
is 1 million.
We do that.
Were you saying the same mantra over and over
Over,
again?
yes, over and over.
What effect do you think that has on the mind when you do that kind of repetition?
What do you mean? I don't know.
Like, how does it affect one's mind to do that much repetition? Does it
They have a, calm down.
Calm down.
So also you have to meditation on that too.
On what you're saying?
Or saying and the same things, different thinking.
And different thinking.
Yes.
So you're affecting the mind.
Yes.
By that repetition.
Yes, that's mostly in Deity's name, the mantras.
Training the mind.
Yeah. And you can say that they're also disciplined.
It is a discipline, isn't it? To train the mind to. But what about a kind of a deeper understanding of the scriptures or of the wisdom teaching? Did your teacher try to educate you in the Buddhist teachings as you got a little older, older?
Yes, of course. First we got then Sakya have a Lamde, and the Lamde is a big teaching, so they have a very beginning and to the mind teaching training.
Yes.
Then literally deeper, then comes to the tantric.
And then comes
tantric, yeah. And then meditation on the deities, yes.
Each one is a different stage.
Oh yes, the different stage. Same deity but different stages.
Are you comfortable?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
You're fine. Do you
sure.
want some water?
No,
Tea? Nothing.
I don't need it.
Thank you for sharing. This is very useful to understand. At 11 years old, you finish your first retreat. Do you do anything after that that's spiritual? Do you go anywhere?
After that, then they sent me, my father sent me nomad places or help them. So I giving empowerments.
Really? How old were you when you went?
That time is 12.
At 12?
Summertime.
What was that like?
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
Was it fun?
We have to go traveling different areas. Yeah. It's a whole circle. I don't know how far, but we go there and then.
What did it look like?
Nomads, they don't have a house. They're all sitting in tents.
In tents?
Black tents.
Big black tents.
Yes.
Made from yak hair?
Yes, and we have a white cloth tents we also carry with us. So then we round. And I left from my house in the Tibetan calendar, 4th month, first day, and the whole round until 10th month, the first day I come home.
Wow, the whole month.
That I remember very well.
Wow. How did the nomads receive you? Because
then mostly they want to receive long life empowerments. They are so worried about dying. So they want a long life, and they also want a power practice.
Could you please tell us a little bit about what does the long life empowerment do?
Long life empowerment is more spent in your life longer.
To spend longer in this life.
Yes, that they're wishing. Yeah, we do that, and then they wanted power meditation.
Yes. Tell us about the Poa meditation.
Power meditation, after you die, you don't want to be in the lower realms. They want to be in the higher realms.
Yes.
And that's the kind that they practice now. And then if you have a good mind, you die in time, you know what time is you die. At that time,
really?
you have to practice power meditation. Then you consciousness mind goes through the up to the and Pure Lands.
To the
That's
Pure Land.
they want to do. Yes, some good, some bad. Who knows?
Who
But
knows?
individual karmas. But wishing like that.
Yes. Yes. Do you think if people, I know it depends on karma, but if people practice that, does that give them more opportunity?
Yes,
It
they
does.
do. But
But
another thing is that mind dying time is very neat, peaceful. Whoever surround you, you are dying, you surround you, don't disturbing your mind. Tell them that you're practicing poor, reminding you the poor things, good things. Not talk about any negative things and making angry, making upset or something. Don't talk about that kind. Always talking about their practices and they do. Then you are time to now going, so you have to do your practice, this one, don't the other thing. Then you are good, going to good places. You have to, if you have how good your practice, somebody disturbing your mind, they want to work, and then they go wrong places.
they go to wrong place.
Or then it's worse places,
Right.
yes.
Right.
That is very important. Your Buddhism or not Buddhism, dying times need very peaceful mind. Very peaceful mind. That's very important.
And probably very important not to have people grieving and crying.
Yeah, no, it should not.
Should not be doing
Very
that.
quiet, and if you want to talk to something, nice talking to, if whatever Christian you're going to be happen,
Yeah.
your families, all everybody is up there, so you're going to be okay. So you should not worry. You'd concentrate that mind. You should go, something like that.
Have you helped people who are dying? Have you been with them?
Not too much, but I've been couple of people. Yes.
Yes.
Recently, not recently, in Canada, I've been one man died in the hospital. Yeah, I went. They called me. I went.
Yes. Yes. It is important to have serenity,
Oh yes.
quiet, so the person cannot experience fear or anger.
No fear, no anger.
Because then you go to a more to the heavenly realm.
Heavenly round, or you be rebirth in human. Who knows?
Yeah, either one, or rebirth. Okay. So the nomads were very grateful that you were teaching them this.
Yes, and then they wanted some rituals, of cigarette or some different. Some they wanted more money. They do another rituals or something like that. Yeah,
Something.
then we do.
Did you?
I will not. I'm alone. I'm with my tutor too.
You were with your tutor too.
Yeah, but giving empowerment is and poor practices I do only me. He's beside me. Nothing. He doesn't do nothing, but rituals and some rituals have to need to retreat. So he do retreat. I don't have, so then he helps.
He helps you
Yeah,
with it.
something like that.
Was that unusual for there to be a Tibetan woman teacher among the nomads?
Oh yes.
That was
Yes. All such a family. Yes.
very unusual?
Yes. That's always true.
Oh, it's typical.
Yeah.
Women would go out
Ye-
and teach?
Yes, that's our true families people. Yes. Other I don't know.
But in your two families,
Yes.
the Khon and the
They do both in the Khon.
they're both Khon.
Yeah. Khon.
And those two families, the women became teachers.
Oh, yes. If they want it.
If
But
they
some
want-
they don't want it.
Yeah. So,
So my father has 5 sisters. They are not teach. So
I wonder why you wanted to do it.
oh, I don't know. So
It happened.
my aunt training me like that.
Probably.
Yeah.
So when you came back, you're 12, and now your brother is about 6?
Yeah, he's 7 years younger than me.
7 years
He's
young.
5.
He's 5 at that
Yeah, yeah.
point.
Mhm.
7 years, so he's only 5.
Yeah, 7 years younger than me.
Do you go anywhere after that trip to the nomads and teaching them? What are the next?
Next time I didn't teach, but we stay in the home, and also ourselves need teaching. So we went with my brother, went to the Ngor Monastery in Tibet. We getting teaching, a lot of teachings. Almost 2 years we stayed there. So our root Lama teach us almost 2
Almost 2
2
years.
years. Yeah,
Really?
we're there.
How far?
Sometimes off, sometimes maybe a few times off. Went back to Sakya,
Yeah.
some reason, but mostly in the teaching.
When you said in Tibet, where in Tibet?
On from Sakya to Ngor, place called Ngor Monastery.
Or
So how many? 2 days horseback, then you get it there.
okay. And it was. Can you tell us the name of some of your root teachers?
Our root teacher's name is Ngawang Lord Shembe Nyingbo, Ngor Kansa Labrang Sikkim. Ngawang Lord Shembe Nyingbo. Yeah.
Did they train you together? Did they teach?
No, teach us together.
They did. They
Oh,
taught
yes.
you together.
What do you mean they taught?
I mean, when your brother had lessons,
Oh, not really lessons, teachings.
just teachings. When
Oh,
he
yeah,
had
teachings. We have a lot of monks too, other people too.
Okay.
Like His Holiness Dalai Lama teachings in public,
Yeah.
or similar like that, but we are one house full, maybe 50, 60 monks together.
Oh. So together you studied
Yeah.
and learned a lot. Okay.
Yes.
That's a lot. And then how long does this teaching go on from the time you're like 12, 13, all the way into
12, 13, father died. I'm 13 years old, my father passed away. So after father passed away, we got teaching, yeah.
got teachings?
Because father never have a time to give me teaching. He passed away.
And then what happened next in your life? Are there any other, what big event?
Then we are always getting teaching everywhere, here, there. So a few years we always get teaching first, then practice. Small things like a long life empowerment for us, that's a very basic small ones.
Right.
You can give the young time also.
Right.
But the other things can't have to be first get teaching, then you have to retreat. That is a retreat. Then you finish the retreat, then you teach other people. You didn't finish your retreat, you can't. How good you are, you can't do it.
You have to go into retreat.
Yes.
So tell me, what were some of the long retreats you had? How
I
long?
had this teaching in 2 years teaching, I finished.
Yeah.
And then this is the daily name is Hebaja.
Hevalia.
Yeah, Hebaja retreat, 7 months retreat.
7-month retreat.
Yes, I am. I believe so. I'm 16 years old.
Did you? And where was the retreat?
I did in my father's palace.
Did you? And were you
With my another tutor, not Arno.
7 months? And that meant you were in the palace, but nobody could talk to you. You were isolated.
No, Iceland is my room. I have my quarter.
Yes, your
So
private
it's
quarter.
retreat room and sitting room.
Yeah.
Then it's a 7/4. There's 3 rooms like that.
Uh-huh.
So I can't go out from the 7 rooms out. 7 room, I go out, then come to the hallway.
Yeah.
I can't go hallway.
Okay. No hallway.
Mm-hmm.
And you're 16. That's a very confined area for a young girl. So a young woman. So how did you do? How was that for you?
Yeah, I was. It's normal, fine.
You were okay?
I'm fine.
You were
no
fine
problem.
with it? Mm-hmm. Did that? Were you able to talk to anybody or just your teacher?
2 servants coming.
Two servants.
I can talk with them.
Okay.
Then once in a while, my aunt check us and bring some goodies.
Oh.
That
A
time
treat.
I can talk with her. Yeah.
And your teacher was there.
Oh yes, of course.
Was the teacher able to give you instructions about your meditation and what was happening in your mind?
Oh yeah, he can teach you your basic need from the depth retreat. Yes.
He could do that.
Mm-hmm.
And he could tell.
And also discipline too. Yeah. If I a little bit mind up, he's going to beat you.
Oh, that would wake you up. Mm-hmm. How could he tell if your mind was off?
Oh yeah, he did know.
What did he beat you with?
Some small sticks. Yeah.
Keep you disciplined and sharp to keep your mind wake up, to wake your mind up.
Yeah.
Did you find that level of concentrated effort and solitude, did you find that helpful to deepen your understanding of Buddhism?
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
Yeah.
Why yes, why no?
Sometimes mind off. Mind is very tricky. Never places stay in one place at all.
No.
You understand that?
Very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I know.
So like that is mind also goes. So mind never stays. Actually, discipline is a very good. Mind stays better.
Yes, with more discipline.
Yeah.
But you were just still a young student, a young woman at 16.
Yeah.
So the mind is.
Yeah, mind goes a little bit here and there, but then you have to be brought in, put in your meditation. Yeah, you have to
focus your mind.
Yes.
And how would you focus it? Would you think about a mantra or a word? What would you?
Yeah, there's a different meditations, so that you have to switch around.
You have to switch around.
Yes.
In a way.
Otherwise, one is a concentrated, one focus on it, then you have a boring and 2 going to be sleepy.
One would be on your body.
Yeah, then it's mind also sleepy. So you have to switch around, and then they won't be sleepy and they won't be boring.
Yeah, it gives a kind of like a good movie to watch. You pay attention to your body. You pay attention to some kind of mantra or something, so that it's like training a little dog who wants to run around.
And they also can't talk too much, because they have people who doesn't have and it is empowerment.
Yeah.
We don't allow talking about it.
Yes, I understand. You can't talk more about that. Thank you for reminding me. I knew that here, but I'm happy to hear that you had a good experience at 16.
Oh, yes, I do. Good experience.
That was wonderful. Yes. And then after, what happened? When you were 16, were you thinking of being a nun, or were you...
I stayed as a nun.
You were a nun.
I'm 80 years old. I took the ordain.
You took the...
Ordins.
Ordained,
yes. I'm 6 years old.
When you were 6 years old, you were ordained...
No, 8 years old.
8 years old.
Yeah.
At 8 years old, you got ordained as a nun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you were on that path.
Yeah.
And then when you finish the retreat, does your life change? Do you go anywhere?
No, it's the same thing.
You mean they didn't?
In the West, they have a life is changing. I think life never changing, but same thing. But people's mind changing, I guess.
I think you're. I know. Very different experience. In Tibet,
Yes.
nothing changed but the mind,
Yes.
if you're lucky.
Yeah.
If you're lucky. So when you finished the
But the big change is the revolution. Then we shipped to the India.
that was the change.
Yeah, that is really change.
That one, you couldn't pretend it didn't happen. You got shipped to India. When did the Chinese come into your life? How old were you?
I don't know.
Oh, what was going on?
When Chinese came to Tibet,
1950. They started in 49. They started coming in.
Yeah, that is the Kham side.
Yes, they came in to come.
Yeah, then is Central Tibet when 1950.
58, 59.
No, before that.
Oh, yeah, early 50s.
Early 50s, my father died.
Yeah.
1950s, my father passed away. And then 1952 or 3, what, I don't know. Around there, Chinese came.
Yeah.
So.
What happened in Sakya? What happened in your...
Sakya quite late.
Yeah.
The Chinese came.
Very late.
Very late. They came, stay only 1 year, then they moved back.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't stay.
They didn't make trouble for you.
No.
So
we are living from Tibet, Sakya. No Chinese in the town.
Jetsun Kushok Chimey, when did you go? When did you leave Tibet? What year?
1959.
You did leave.
Same as Dalai Lama.
Uh-huh.
We heard from actually that is an interesting story.
Please, tell us.
Because Chinese stay 1 year.
Yeah.
In Tibet. They sold their furniture. So I bought their radio set.
Did you?
Yeah, radio. We have to put in a battery one. So we bought it. And I'm always interested in things, what the sound that comes. My aunt, His Holiness has another television. That is the Chinese people give him for the person. They listen only Chinese news in from Lhasa's, news come from Lhasa's. Then I always doing around, listen to different things. Then one night I found it, Zonsai Kinderum, previous Kinderum, he lives in a Gangdo. He is in a, and come to his voice, comes to the radio.
Really?
And then I marked there, otherwise I don't know the numbers or whatever, there are stations. So I marked there. That is all India radio.
Really?
Yeah, I heard first time.
Oh my goodness.
Then I told my aunt and His Holiness. Then they found it in their radio. They found it. Then we listened to all the time, all India radio. And then that radio said Dalai Lama escaped from Tibet.
That's when you heard.
Yep. Then we left.
Right after you heard that?
Yes.
So these were not old recordings. These were actual things on the radio.
Yes.
And then the news came.
Yes.
From India that the Dalai Lama escaped. Did they say where he was?
And the first place, Dalai Lama went to the south side of Tibet, and we don't know where he is.
Yeah.
The second day, they said Dalai Lama is facing to the Indian side. Then third one said he arrived at the Indian border.
Right.
In India. Then we left.
Then you said, why did you leave? Why?
Then my aunt always says, Dalai Lama is not in the Tibet, we have to go. That half mind precious.
I see.
So he said, Dalai Lama is in China, there will no place you need to go, no no benefits.
Yes.
Dalai Lama is not in China, in Tibet, then we have to escape.
And go.
Go.
Did you want to go to join him or to be in this?
No. He lives down there, is going. We are in a very close, near in Sikkim border.
To Sikkim, yeah.
We are come to Sikkim. Yeah. He comes from the
Lhasa area.
The Lhasa area is the Indian border called Bomdila.
Oh yeah, Bomdila.
Yeah, but we are in Sikkim.
Near Sikkim area.
Yeah, so from my house to Sikkim border is 2 days.
No.
Only. No Chinese. Very easy to go.
Very easy.
Yeah, if there are no snow,
Yeah.
then very easy. Snow covers can't.
But it's a big mountain.
Yeah, big mountain. Yeah. Not this side is no mountain, but you get the top of them, then them deep.
Do you remember the trip?
Oh yeah.
Who went with you?
Oh, we are all, His Holiness, my brother, His Holiness, Sakya Trizin, my aunt, and 9 servants.
And 9 servants.
Yeah.
When I said, did you go to, because His Holiness left, what I meant was because His Holiness fled Tibet, you thought, it's not good to stay here anymore.
Yeah.
Is that why?
Yeah.
Yes.
That is my aunt told us.
She told you that.
But we don't know.
Yes. So, how old were you in that journey? Let's see.
Oh, that is 22.
You were 22.
His Holiness is 15.
Yeah, he was 15, and you were 22. Ooh. So what was that the first time you've been to India or to...
I've been in India.
Before that?
Before that.
Really?
We went Buddhist 2000 year or something.
Yes, the anniversary.
That year we are all here.
So you were familiar with India?
Not really million, but we've been there.
You've been there.
Yeah.
That was a big change in weather and everything, huh?
I don't know. My mind is very dull, so I don't pack too much.
You don't remember?
Don't pack too much my mind.
What happened in India to you? What happened to you?
We staying around, and then we try to learn English.
Was that hard?
Not really, but we do 10 past. So
Why did you want to learn English?
everybody said you have to learn English, it's good for you or whatever. Some said very freedom very quick, some said no. So I don't know, but then everybody does, so I followed them whatever they're doing. So.
And you learned English. So where did the family go when they got to? They went to Sikkim.
We stayed with the person Sikkim. Sikkim.
Yes.
Actually, Sikkim kings are our related.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Same religion.
Sikkim's,
Sakya.
No, Sikkim's mother is king's. King's mother is my father's grandmother's house. They are same family. That is not for the religions, but family reasons.
That's interesting. So, did you stay long in Sikkim?
Sikkim, yes, we stayed maybe a few months. Then we moved to Darjeeling.
Really? Yeah.
Darjeeling, we renting place. Then there's some rich, our family's friend. He's Tibetan. Then he offered the house for us until we go to Tibetan freedom. I don't know, but until we moved to the Dehradun, we stayed there.
Did you go to Dehradun? Oh,
then we went all together Dehradun.
Yeah.
Masuri, then Dehradun.
And then Dehradun. You were 22 years old, and you were a nun?
Yes, I'm nun.
What happened then? Did you find a convent or a monastery?
Oh, no, nothing there. So then I went to Christian school.
Really?
In Kalimpong.
What did you think of, what was it like to go to a Christian school? What did you think of the teachers?
Not really Christian school, that's what are they called?
Protestant, Episcopalian, Catholic?
Yeah, Protestant.
Protestant.
They are missionaries.
Oh, yeah.
Missionaries set up the school for Tibetan adults. So that I went. We are only 12 students. 4 monks, 4 ladies, 4 laymen. So we have 12 only. So we went there Monday through Friday, but Monday through Thursday they teach. And Friday whole day they talking about the Jesus Christ histories. Mary, they born, this kind of thing, Joseph's and this.
You got introduced to another religion.
Yes.
Did any of the Christian religion remind you of the Buddhist teachings or not? Anything similar?
I don't think so. But teaching is learning about this is about some people in Darjeeling and Kalimpong both. They teach very nicely. Very nice. I appreciate that. But I've been in a different church also.
Oh, you have been in a Christian church.
Yes, I've been.
You've been there. Yeah. Did you what kind of classes did you learn at that point?
That time they teach us all. We don't know any English, so A, B, C, D, and C, A, cat, T, cat, something like that kind. Yeah.
You had to start at the beginning.
Oh, yes.
Learn a new language, new culture. How long did you stay in India?
Oh, until 1971.
Woo,
11 years only.
11 only. That's a while. 11.
But in Canada now, 43 years.
43 years in Canada. Was there a reason why you left India?
Because it's in that time is people, Canadian government, the Dalai Lama government, they taught and they invited Tibetan refugees in Canada. That time, Canadian ambassador is the practice in Buddhism. His name is Jim George. And he does teaching, get 4 sects, Hajj Lamas. So he came to my brother. Then he said, your sister has, I have at that time 5 children, so, and then too many children, so life is difficult. So we are invited in a Tibetan refuge, so they put in name on my name, our family's name, then we came to like that.
You did? You had 5 children at that point?
Yeah, at that point, they're talking about 5 children, but my daughter died.
I'm sorry.
And then one Lama, my son is in Butcher, so I left him. I took 3 children with me in Canada.
To Canada? You came here?
3 only.
How did you survive? What did you do for a living?
That government give us a job.
They did?
Oh, yeah. Canada government is very kind.
Oh, good.
Give us the first job.
What kind of work?
My husband was in a farm, cattle farm.
A cattle farm.
And that time I didn't work because children and
very little.
Older ones 6 to 1 year, 10 months old.
So
handful.
Your practice was being a mother for all those years till they got older. When did you become a teacher again?
That is American woman's fault.
Oh, as an American woman to blame. Okay, what American woman? What did she do?
So Holiness decided they came to the second visit in New York.
Yeah.
Then he taught in public. I don't know where he taught.
This is your brother, the Sakya Trizin.
Yeah, my brother.
He's in New York.
Yes.
He gives a talk. What happens?
Women are talking to him. Tibetan Buddhists have only men teacher why don't have a woman teacher?
Yeah.
They're asking him. That is a American woman's fault.
Yes, it was her fault. Good for her.
Then his only Sajjad told them, oh yeah, they have a woman teacher, but she's quiet in
She's hiding in Canada.
Canada. So then he came to, after that, he came to Vancouver. Then he told me I teach. Then I said, in Tibet, you are no nun can teach because the students are all monks and the nuns.
Yeah.
And the lay person on the top of that is not really good and doesn't work that way. So I never teach. Maybe in Tibet, one or two people, yes, but not for the crowd people, gathering together, no. So his Holiness told me 3 reasons. Sajjad told me 3 reasons. First thing is, these Western practitioners are not nuns and monks.
Yeah.
They are all lay peoples.
Yeah.
And the second thing is you can teach kind of role models for them. Because you are a householder, you are a working physician lady, and so you are lay people, so you have to teach. Then Sajjad is my root guru. I can't say no. Whatever guru says, yes, I have to. So otherwise, I might really wish I don't want to teach at all.
Your real wish was
No
no
but
teaching.
Then his Holiness told me, so I have to do. So.
Wow. How did you, to go from many years...
And also, after my 7 years retreat, I teach Sajjaba's very important teaching. There's a text in 3 months. I teach that one too in Tibet with the monks and nuns. I teach, they're called, teaching name is a Lamde teaching. It's only Sajjad gave last year in Walton, and now he going to in Germany teaching. So that circle teaching I did teach.
You did that in Tibet?
Yes, I'm 17 or 18, 17, 30 year age.
Yeah, when you were 8. So in a way, you had done some more in-depth teaching.
Yes,
you
I
had
did
that.
Teach in things in Tibet.
So how did you get ready after you're raising a family to teach again? Did you have to go back and study or?
Oh, not really study. It's I know a little bit, so.
You do a little bit.
I know a little bit. That's fine.
Were you, when you were a housewife and mother, were you trying to practice at all?
Yes, that's one reason I'm telling the practitioner, good practitioner, give up the sleep.
Give up the sleep and practice?
I get up at 4 o'clock, 3:30, 4 o'clock, I get up, I do my practice.
When you were a mother?
Still I'm doing.
You're still doing it.
I'm a mother. Also, I'm going to clean up the houses in Canada. I do, sometimes I finish the practice, I bring my Tibetan book, I read in the bus. I don't drive, I'm reading the bus. First few days, people beside me look at me, dirty looking. But then I keep doing it, same people every morning, so that they don't care, they're sleeping. That's okay. I don't shame to, I don't, nothing, just I do my practice.
Yeah.
So
that's how you kept it up.
Oh yeah.
House cleaning, reading your thing on the bus, reading your prayers. So when your brother said, you're a good model because you're a householder, right? The lay people you will teach they're not monks or nuns.
Yes.
That's the other reason.
Yes.
And you can be a role model.
Yes.
You can be a role model. So when did you start? What year?
That is 79, I guess.
About 1979, yeah.
So I went to the teaching Australia.
Australia, first time?
First time I went, we put that a little bit in New York, a little bit in Los Angeles. We have a small Sakya centers, both sides. I've been there. Then the bigger one is going to Australia, yeah.
Can you remember what was it like the first time to be back teaching publicly?
Nothing. Similar.
It was similar?
Yeah, same thing.
What did you, the cultures are so different between Tibet and the United States.
Yes, I know.
Totally different.
Yeah, but I know, but I'm, I have to do myself a digest, so that's okay.
You had to digest your teachings?
Yeah, teaching and...
Synthesize?
What did they call? I don't know. Teaching in the cultures.
Yes.
Culture also I can digest
Cultural.
it very easily.
Yes.
Not different. That's in your mind, actually.
Yeah.
So...
The teachings are there.
Yeah.
No matter what the culture.
Yes.
The teachings.
People want to learn, they learn the teaching. They don't need to learn the cultures.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
They don't need to learn the Tibet culture.
No, I don't think so.
No. They just learn the teachings. Yeah. But I'm interested, what teachings do you think have been the most useful for the American people?
I think the most useful that you have to learn in the mind trainings.
Mind training.
And concentrate the minds. Because American and Canada's too busy minds.
Yeah.
Minds are very busy.
Yeah.
Sometimes Christmas times, everybody busy. We don't do the Christmas things. But we also have it is busy too.
Yeah.
So...
Mind training.
Yeah, mind training is best for everybody. Concentrate their mind, calm down. That helps to your what you call defrost. Also need the mind training is calm down. The less depressed and the less sad, upset.
Sad, anxious.
Yes, so that's the best things. You have to calm down.
And what practices do you find Americans for mind training? Is it meditation? What helps them?
First they read and what they're saying in the words in the book. And then you read, then you have to think about one to another words. Think and then do practice, try to you get it or not.
Yeah.
If you get it, then you rest your mind. You think, I learned, I noticed that, so I want to do too much try, then your mind is another caught. Yeah. No good for the minds.
Yeah.
So.
I see.
Yeah, so slowly learn, then rest, then learn, then rest.
Yes.
Then you understand.
Yes.
But in your mind, but things you're giving like that, or I got it, not like this, but you have to get in your mind.
Yes.
Slowly.
Let it grow slowly.
Yes.
Because that like organically, like a plant grows, not speedy.
No.
You can't do it that way. Rest.
Speeding is that you can make a mistake too.
Yes, you can. Wow. So you have been teaching now for a long time, and you have a center here. Where else are you teaching? Here in this
here
city?
And then
in Vancouver, here in Richmond area?
And then in San Juan Island, I have a retreat center.
San Juan Island?
Yes. And then I have a center in Frankfurt in Germany.
Oh. And in Berkeley?
Berkeley, I have small one, yes.
Yeah.
Those I put it, but then I go to the other Sakya centers too.
You do?
Yeah, I needed a translator, but other centers too. And then interviews, that is okay with my English. My English is broken, my language.
Yeah.
So
Do you get a lot of, because you had a family, married, children, do you find yourself giving advice to couples a lot in this country?
sometimes the people ask it, yes.
Yeah, yeah,
So I don't.
yeah. Well, it sounds like you're still doing a lot of teaching, yes?
Yes,
Still
I
traveling?
teach, and I try to do the good way to their mind is better, and more grow up the
Yeah,
bodhicittas for them. Yeah,
that's beautiful.
I try to do them that.
Yes. Well, we have learned a lot today, and I guess I would like to ask, is there anything that you would like to share with people who might see this tape? Are there any words or prayers or wishes that you have for people who might be watching this?
I don't know. I'm not really a talkative and lecturing person. I don't. People ask me questions. Yes, you know.
Somebody ask a question.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
Well, what are your wishes for Tibet, since that's the country of your origin? What do you wish?
I think I wish for that everybody more happier. You know, something like that.
Something
So,
like that.
uh-huh.
More happiness.
Yeah, more happiness.
Yes. Yes.
I have a lot of relatives in the Tibetans.
Do you?
Yeah.
So you want them to be happy.
Oh yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But in politics, I never know. Up and down, anyways.
That's always changing.
Yeah,
It
they
is.
can change.
Well, we are very grateful for your time, for your teachings,
Okay, no problem.
for your story,
Yeah,
and
no problem.
for the warmth of your heart.
Yeah.
And we ask for your blessing
Sure.
for our work. And
Yes, I pray for you. No
thank
problem.
you very much. Thank you.
Yeah.